the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Fight! 315! Man, I got you. Big gas. Go, 14. 57 mark.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He hits his running back, Rosize. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Hey, check Mike 57. Coming to you. 57 Mike.
Wilson on 3rd and 2. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now it's Wilson. He'll have a first down past the 40. It's caught. Lockett. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He's going to wind up and air it out. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah. On 2nd down now. It's Sanders. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Wentz. He's got it complete to Perkins. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A first carry now for Jordan Howard. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. On the 38-yard line.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. We're scoreless after 1.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 22-yard scamper as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They run the counter. Carson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 31, Wilson is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 4. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Check Mike 57. Mike 57. Touch 50, touch 50. 57 Mike.
Wilson now on 3rd down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Winston, the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 66 yards. So from their own 20 all the way to the red zone now. A chance to capitalize on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Joshua Perkins there to make the grab. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Graham in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Wilson. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
You got nothing. Switch. Reload.
To throw is Wilson. Going to throw again. They'll roll him out right. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got, Heavy. Alert. Give me something.
Listen. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. This complete to Lockett. Well, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
14. 57's the mic. You better bring it.
On first down, Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 26 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Seahawks 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Hey, exit.
Play action. Now Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the interception, here's Wilson. On the move to his left. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. from the shotgun. Wilson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Wilson now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Check out. Go. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
From the gun, it's Wilson. His throw caught right around the 6. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go double count right here. Double count. 57's the Mike. I'm on. 57's the Mike. Rock 57. Hold up. Slam.
To throw again is Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Wilson will throw again. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett in the final seconds of the first half, as his guys are back within a single score. Now Myers for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this.
That's what you usually run in this situation.
We're going 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. A final shot before half for Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.